With it right here with who I started with, be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5 more bitches, 8 Central Coast mob and suicide police arsonists. I step in the booth and gas, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right. And on Chicano Tube, we're back on the Raza's channel. I appreciate the beautiful Linda Raza that's already tapping in, man. Hit that like button. Do me a favor, cabrones. That's all I ask is hit that pinche like button. That's all you got to do. We don't ask for nothing. No rifamos nada. This is not for views. This is not for none of that shit. Not for que lo que tienes en tu bolsa. None of that shit. This is just 100% for the people. By the people, cabrones. That's right, man. Hit that like button. We're going to talk about a day without La Raza. What would that look like? And we'll talk about all the DMs. I guess I'm going to talk about all the DMs that I've been getting all weekend. I never have had to turn off Instagram notifications in my life. But are you fucking kidding me? 20,000 shares. People are paying attention, man. They're paying attention to Chicano Street. We're creating bullet points for other people's content, which is beautiful. And I'm just glad to facilitate the conversation. Or else we'll have another pendejo try to, do it. And next thing you know, he crashes and burns, getting the raza into wrecks left and right. And he don't know if he's a professional or if he's still a thug. And none of that lame ass shit. Okay? People appreciate authenticity, man. But anyways, let's go through the formalities, man. Gracias all the day oneers. Gracias everyone in the members only. Members only has always been the backbone of the whole community, man. They've been riding with me till the wheels fall off, cabrones. We're going to all the hubcaps. The youngsters don't even know what a hubcap is. Till the hubcaps fall off. Youngsters, Google hubcap. Oh, I'm just kidding, man. Shout out to the youngsters, man. Shout out to everyone that's already chapping in. Machetas in the casa. My boy, I appreciate you. Mr. No Name 1994. I send mine right back to you, sir. Nothing but positive energy. Man, it's a good day. For the next 4 years, the numbers are looking great. It's looking good, gente. It's looking good. Again, the only people that appreciate me saying that are the hustlers. Right? Because there's another group of people, we already know what it is, right? The complainers, okay? Or the ones that turn internet humanitarians on January 20th. They didn't say shit for the last 4 years, but now they're internet advocates for the people. The raza. That Oh man, that's crazy. I think it's the same people that bought that bit on COVID, to be honest. I think that's the same misguided people. They're being misguided again. But we're not going to focus on that. I mean, we'll talk about it, but we want to focus on that. We're going to focus on the next couple of years. Things are getting better, man. The Mortgage Banking Association is already releasing reports. Here we go. Things are going to start stabilizing. Over $1 trillion has already been taken off of the general deficit. Just that statement alone is enough for me to end this fucking live. It's over. We're advancing. You know what I mean? But again, here comes the internet warriors, man. It's all good, man. We're going to talk about that because you guys were laughing yesterday when I was letting you know some of my inboxes. Mikey, what's going on? They're burning the flag. You know what I really highly appreciate and respect is that I have people who reach out to me, and I'm talking about staples in this community. Telling this to my wife yesterday at lunch. Okay, it's cool, the internet, and yeah, or if whoever fucks with you, and we got big communities, that's great. But I'd rather be loved in my real community first and foremost, in my real community. And I'm honored that people in my real community, these are teachers, these are doctors, these are boxing coaches, these are photographers, these are bankers, Home Depot workers, drivers, warehouse workers, that they would reach out to me. Mikey, we see a lot of shit on the internet. What's the real, though? That people would come to me and ask me what's the real because they don't see me looking at it through a blue pair of glasses, nor a red pair of glasses, nor any kind of glasses. Period. I appreciate that, man. Let's go into the comments, man. Salabo 831. ¿Qué onda, way? Now people were messaging me, ICE in North Salinas. they um they ended up busting a dude, okay, that was for a hot one. They were looking at him for a hot one. But maybe the people want him released, you know? Maybe they want him released. It doesn't matter if he unalives someone, you know? Fuck ICE. I'll hold. I'll hold. Yeah, they got a dude in North Salinas. He was wanted for at least a body. I think it was a body. I don't know who the body was. And they busted him. You know, that's who the people are protesting for, bro. They want them released. No, serio. Let's fuck it. Let's put this shit on the table 100% and don't hold nothing back, man. You know, we're tired of these pinchy celebrities crying and the people putting any kind of weight of opinion on there, man. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real, man. Mom's is looking gorgeous. I am gonna detail mom, bro. Mom's is looking gorgeous right there, man. She had that ruffled 1970s shirt. What's up from SpaceX? High on it. I got to do a podcast with the astronaut outfit on, man. I got to do that shit before I retire the whole podcast, which ain't going to be for another 30, 40, 50 years. I'll tell you that until God just takes my voice. I want to wear an astronaut suit, man. And that day we're gonna blow. I mean, it's gonna be cool runnings. All right, let's talk about today. So, there's a lot. I know you guys. The comments have been exploding. I had to turn off my IG, gente. I never had to do that before. But when I said they're waving foreign flags in this country because the U.S. allows it. But if this was Mexico, and I shared a clip, I showed you guys in Mexico, they're like, fuck this. They're coming over here, breaking down our barricades, and they're assaulting our officers. So they're getting, Mexico gets mad because it's their officers. Here, the Border Patrol, fuck the Border Patrol. Well, Mexico doesn't say fuck their own law enforcement, but I'll hold. They're saying they're mad. And when I made that clip, it got 20,000 shares. I mean, it's like, well, I'm like, what the fuck? Again, you know why this happens? It happens because we don't, someone that's real is just trying to talk and kick it to you in your ear, uncut, unfiltered, not looking for the likes, not looking for the views, none of that shit, even though it helps. Of course, I'm probably going to be monetized on IG now because we're going to pass 10,000 easily now. But that's really what it's for. It's just to put a thought out there. Hey, in Mexico, they'll start disappearing all these cabrones, man. Forget about it when they want to point the finger. But anyways, let's get into some of the protests. I talked to some of my workers today. We're laughing a little bit in the morning. I got guys that do all kinds of shit, arreglando casas and properties, all that shit, right? Regular work, right? Hey, you're going to call in, way? Ni madre, way. I'm going to use that for vacation, way. I'm going to Cabo, cabron. And the other guy told me, no, way, voy a ir a pinche rancho, way. No, no. Again, you telling the raza not to go and get paid? Are you going to pay the raza for not showing up to work? Just putting thoughts out there. Just putting ideas out there. I never had a problem. I never do. When things are that are wholesome, right? They came out with BLM, right? They came out with BLM. Remember that, right? Okay, I never had a problem with that phrase. That phrase in it of itself, just like make a great America great again. You motherfuckers, some of them take it to the fucking nalgas and shit. But anyways, get butt hurt. But I never had a problem with that. But the organization that received millions and millions and millions of dollars never gave one penny to the people's case and tragic situation that they used to exploit. They never give them a penny, and you don't hear no one talking about that. Matter of fact, I like when what was her name? Lady Pink. Shout out to Lady Pinks, man. And I know some people don't like her. I know she packed out Jenny 6ix9ine and all that shit. I thought she said something that was pretty interesting, man. She said, hey, all you vatos, or not, maybe she didn't say vatos. That's just the Chicano just came out. My bad. My bad. You can't take away the Chicano, man. You could take the Chicano out of the neighborhood, but you can't take the neighborhood out of the Chicano, man. The community. You notice how we call it that? It's neighborhood communities. That's what it's about. the street, and they all you got blasted on the chest. I mean, it's an emblem, and really all it does is volunteer a lot of enemies in your life. And it's either gonna lead where I'm standing here, the Panteon, or you're gonna catch the bus, man. If you didn't do that, one of these two, get in the cemetery or catch the bus, then you didn't really take it serious enough. You're just one of the background guys holding up the walls. But anyways, I'm a U.S. citizen from Mexico, Mexican parents, and I don't condone this behavior. And I'm seeing it. This is what I said, and again, I know people will be paying attention to the podcast because they spin off and do content on what I say. I said, imagine dropping Cesar Chavez, boom, right there in the middle of the protest. Right? Hold on. Somehow dropping Cesar Chavez, boom, because they're flying a lot of Mexican flags, even though it's not even the Mexicans that are being deported in the majority. But I'll hold. That's part of the propaganda that they're buying. They're doing this to Mexicans. They're doing this to Mexicans. Anyways, I don't want to digress. They drop Cesar Chavez. He sees pendejos hanging from the light poles. He sees people spray painting all the walls. And even if it's whatever, you know what I mean? Some people say, well, it's the message, Mikey, a brown fist in the air, brown power, or whatever it was, right? Cesar Chavez, man, is rolling over in his grave right now, seeing him jump in the mamalonas, spin tires out, you know. So that's really what it is, man. A lot of people just go to participate. They want to be with the cool kids. They want to take some video. That's fine, man. You're in the US of A, man. Again, us hustlers, we're focused on the next 4 years. We're coming up, man. We're coming up. The NBA and Wells Fargo, the latest report, woo, it's looking good, man. And then we'll talk about Mexico, and now they're sending 10,000 troops because they negotiated with the US on tariffs. See, people don't know how you play that game. Boom, we put tariffs. Motherfuck this and motherfuck. And next thing you know, well, you know what? It was really the end game on that one was really to help them support the border. You got you're not going to assign people to a department if you don't give a shit, right? Just like in the last 4 years, they didn't give a shit about immigration. So they didn't reform it. And they had all the power to reform it. They had every single player in the right position and were making millions and millions of dollars off of lobbying and didn't give one single flying rip about the border because they could have reformed it, but they didn't. But here we are. We're like 2 weeks into it, into a new administration. But I'll hold. Gracias for the super chat. Saludos, Big Mikey. Puro pinche adelante. That's right, my boy. The Chicano comes out, oh my cabrona. Just like in the banner. I appreciate the super chat. GMZ, he's a day oneer, man. He's been a day oneer. Just like the super chat says, ponte trucha, way. Some people were getting mad. Oh, that's fucked up, Mikey. No, no. When we speak from a Chicano's point of view. That's what we were saying. And the only Chicanos are gonna relate, way. Only Chicanos are gonna relate. If you can't relate, you never heard it shot this way, then I doubt you even ever grew up in around the atmosphere of being a Chicano. But I said this the other day. Some people, I got some hate DMs. Fuck that, Mike, and all that. I'm saying, look, man, let's just keep this a buck, okay? We can only speak us, the Chicanos. We can only speak so far because we got papers, man. I can't fully relate. The only way I can relate is like when I was on the run, a fugitive. Okay. I guess because then you're dirty, right? Or when I was riding dirty, when I used to ride dirty all the time, no L's, no insurance, the trunk, something in the trunk. Back then, that was it was one of the worst times because there's no stability. So I understand to a certain point that, yeah. Back then, the theme song was that one song by Bon Jovi. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Orale. So yeah, we relate as much as we can, but as far as the farm workers go, first thing I want to The first people I want to impact is my own community. So as far as the farm workers here being about over 85% documented, they get to thrive, man. They get to live. They live with security. They live with stability. I know all the contractors that own the lands. There's only like 8 that have a fifth. Imagine. I know some people say, fuck capitalism. 8 people are getting $15 billion. I know. And I've seen the payroll of the Raza, man. A couple 100,000. The Raza, that's where we need to fight. Instead of trying to come up with a campaign online, fuck this motherfucker, fuck this. Really, what it is that people don't even know is that propaganda is was doing it. They had already planned that since November 6th at 12 a.m. They already started putting out these memes. Being brown is not illegal. The gente didn't make that. The gavachos, the people that hate the fucking raza, those güeros that we already know who they lost the election, they made all that propaganda and just released it to the people so they could regurgitate that shit and just spit it out, man. Spit it out. Being brown. Do you notice how that sensationalism is a powerful tool? In the hood, we used to use the homie that was an easy pump up case. Easy to pump up. Didn't even know what we were using him for, but he was easy to pump up. The same people that fall into those traps, man. That's crazy. But when they don't know they're getting used, they're ignorant. But most of the people are the ones that bought that bid about COVID too. They're just following line. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw it on the internet. GMZ's in the casa. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man. My bad, gente. Never have to apologize, cabron. We get it. My oldest homeboy. First goes and then works 6 months in Mexico in 6 months. Hustler, man. But does he got issues? Is that what we're saying? Like, fuck. I mean, I feel for it, man. But us Chicanos, we don't have those issues, bro. So maybe that's why, people say, you vatos make light of it. No, you know what? We're not making light of, bro. How about we try to find out what the numbers are instead of just sharing shit online and regurgitating and resharing shit? How about we try to find out what the numbers are? How are you going to find that out? Not on Google. How about you get involved with the movements, the lawmakers? That's who we have to be with, the lawmakers, to change shit. We propose a law that's going to have, or I don't know if they call it a bylaw or something, right? I'm not too technical with it yet. I'll find out. That establishes communication. But again, going to bat for the raza is really saying, you know what? We're talking about, when we say la raza, of course, I'm talking about Mexicanos, but don't get mad. Of course, Central Americans, South Americans, okay. It's not time for that right now. It's time to thrive in 2025. When we say prove, show your good faith toward the people that want to work and be here, man. Show your good faith to the people. They come to the table, let's talk. And that's it. There'll be no more instability. But you know why they won't want to do that? Oh, because they got to give us these riots every 4 years. They got to give us shit to get mad about every 4 years. And you notice there's one side, and I'm not saying everyone's perfect, so cálmase, okay? No, I'm telling you who to vote for, nothing. You just notice how one side is like, hey, let me just show you what the numbers are. Shit's getting better, man, every single day. The numbers are getting good. I think there's going to be down payment assistance again going around, probably in another year. And then the other side is kind of like, the glass is half empty. But it's okay, man. It's all raza, you know what I mean? Damn. Extort the people that fall for the bullshit, including these people. No one's perfect, bro. I'm not even trying to put a jacket on the whole thing, and no one is. But if we want to move the needle, I was like, okay, we can get involved with the city. But I was like, wait a second. And, let me call Karina. I said, Karina, she's like, perfect. I was just gonna invite you and your wife over to my what is it called? My entrance ceremony to leading District 5. And I'm like, perfect. And I said, now, and then I told her, this is what we want to do. We're gonna establish some communication with ICE and CBP, and they're gonna know now the 15% that don't have papers. We got to negotiate that, man. We have just show good faith. Can we negotiate that? What do they want to see? How many years of taxes? How many? No, en serio, right? It's not we're trying to keep bad characters. It's just let's negotiate, man. It takes the right person to negotiate. Negotiate. A wrong person will fuck it up. Salas fool dropped his flag and white. Damn. You know what? I had 9 suspended way. I had 9 suspended. So I missed that bus. It was camp for 2 years. So it happens, man. Not everyone caught that bus. I did. Fools lurking. Orale. That's right, man. Trump used undocumented people at his golf course. Again, who are the people we're trying to go to bat for? These are not bad characters, bro. We're trying to go to bat for people that are fucking working here, paying taxes. Honest people, man. Okay? Just like Scarface's mom, she had a reason to trip on him. He comes in there flaunting money, pinchy Scarface, man. Oh, man. He was a whole fucking mood, man. He said he should have got to Miami sooner. That Miami is a big old beep. That's what he said. He should have got there sooner. He would have made more money. But like his mom stands on morals, ethics, integrity, straightforward, direct, no bullshit, truth. They come from Cuba, almost die to get to Florida, and you're gonna convince them to go to socialism? Oh, we're being political lately, huh? Ah, man. But anyways, 20,000 shares. I never thought I was gonna get 20,000 shares on any post on IG ever, man. Ever. And all they heard was keeping it real. Now look at what the banner says, gente. Just pay attention. Pay attention. The banner says, "Don't mess with the Chicano flag." That one, you have to ponte trucha, man. That's why I was letting you know I got some DMs, and I told it to you not to offend. I was just giving it to you because a lot of people are in different places. You know what I mean, and they are who they are. You know what I mean. So they come off the way they come off. So don't get it lost in the translation. But hey, Mikey, some of my DMs, but these are people in my community. Hey, Mike, are those a bunch of paisas? I kid you not, man. Again, don't get mad, but that's how he told me. Are paisas doing that? No, it's not, man. Hey, are these? No, no, no. Let me let you know who's doing it. It's not even them, the people. They don't even know they're getting used. They don't even know that someone's putting gasoline in them. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, don't mess with the Chicano. So the Chicano flag is split right down the middle. We're not gonna shit on the United States. No somos pendejos, man. So anyone that's doing that with the flags, their parents are the ones that messed up. Their parents are at fault for not raising them right. It's easy to point the finger at the person. Well, he's an adult. No, the parents responsible for that. I don't even blame the people in the video. I blame the parents. Miss Karina Powers just stepped in the building, District 5 Central Committee. I appreciate you, amiga. Gracias. Always VIP on Chicano Street, amiga. You were in DC for the inauguration. That must have been an experience, amiga. But thank you. And we're coming up on the 10th, is where we're going to talk about more bridging communication. Everyone wants cooperation and everyone wants a conversation. And that's what I believe we're going to avail. I don't think there's going to be anyone that's going to tell me, no, Mike, we don't want a conversation. Well, we want a conversation. We do want to have a conversation, man. In good faith, all knowing what we're trying to achieve, just communication. We're trying to achieve stability. Stability is what we're trying to achieve. If you want to name the objective, stability. Okay. And security over for local people who've been here 30, 40 years. Now, no one wants to bring up, well, Mike, how come they're taking forever to do their immigration paperwork? I don't know. Me and my wife were just talking about it. We come from our parents where, like, as soon as they got here, they wanted to go into the office and pass the test and get the American flag and take a photo. But what they're doing now, I don't know. I mean, there's the people that I haven't moved on that. I'm like blown away. Like, what? What kind of advice have people been telling them? You know what I mean? And it's a very small majority. I'll tell you that. Very, very small. And again, when it comes to mass, a lot of people say, okay, they get mad, right? Mass deportations. Is it that or is it really law enforcement? I mean, if you think about it, I mean, again, I gave the analogy. Okay, you break the law, you break the law. You bought that bit, okay? You know what I mean? Walk it out now. But hey, not, you know what I mean? Not like that, but no, that involves detention centers. You might have a state and a federal case, and there's a lot of red tape. Like even with Alex Enamorado, he's not a citizen, so he's in double trouble. Alex Enamorado's and he's in double jeopardy. That means once they get done with him, I know everyone's raising money, you know, lawyers and everything. And again, I put myself in his shoes, man, for the rights that he did and who he did help. Overall, do I agree with his politics? Looks like a no from what I seen on Hood Stocks with him and Lexit. But do I want anyone not to get a fair shake? I mean, no, not at all. Karina Powers is speaking. She has the floor. Robert Rich is Mexican American. I'm gonna add that to the merch store, cabron. Give me a little bit, man. We did add we got like 3 designs in there. First one we have is Chicano Tube. Then we had the Fight Company. Then we had the backup channel. What else at the copyright office? All that stuff, man. All that stuff. Oh, and then so the one I couldn't copyright though was the flag. That's an old design. People think that design just came out. Nah, man. It's not that easy. I know, bro. Well, how is it fair, bro, when people are screaming to put people ahead that have been waiting 20, 30 years, bro? And why is the system even that cracked and broken? Like, why is that taking so long? Could it be we're sending pallets of cash to other countries? Just, common sense, man. Common sense. Oh, man. Que puedes do is authentic. You do the work, vato. Look at this town hall. Spills for one. That's right, man. City Hall, what's on? That's right, man. Mikey, would you go out there and protest? Um, I want we've done it. Shit, me and Miss Chicano too. What did we do? We did like 3 or 4 open California rallies. Open California. You know what's crazy, man? There was and again, it's back now, the fear mongering, but it was on another level también back then when they're playing videos of they're throwing people in meat trucks. Sold us that bit. Some people bought it, and some people, like me and the wifey and Karina Powers right here, didn't buy it at all. Baby love substance in the house. Appreciate you, amiga. Appreciate you. So yeah, the that the video got 20,000. I had to turn off. The first time I ever had to turn off Instagram. Chingo Bling started following. Chingo Bling. He started following me. And it made the platform grow. That's great. It's getting bigger. The voice is getting out there, and the cabrones are making content about what we talk about. That's cool. That's cool. Aliens. People get mad. I mean, we'll talk about that at the town hall. I don't want to make this too long alive because I am going to get emotion, gente. We'll talk about that at the town hall. We got talking points already set up. I'm just trying to. I extended the invitation over to the Asian community, over to the Africano Black community. If you got a leader that can lead and have a conversation, then get a hold of me. Chicano Tube, all platforms. We want everyone to be represented. Straight up. Straight up. Everyone to be represented. Okay. Males, females, nationalities, you name it. Everyone. That's right, Corco. I appreciate you. People they go a little bit crazy in the chat. It is the Wild West. Of course, it's YouTube, man. It's the Wild West. The YouTube Yarda gets wild too. You know that, cabrones. And I am going to be responding to a video that Rascal put out. I am going to be responding to that, okay? Just high command just met about it. High command. Just kidding. But Karina Powers says, your wifey and daughter were the first ones to come to my rally at the health department of Salinas. I stood alone for. See what I'm saying? You want to talk about grassroots without even putting it out there? Because amiga, you put something out. You fought for. You fought for when they were trying to take the MEDICAL freedom from everyone, and you know how they were enrolling their children in school. They couldn't let them go in any school. All of that stuff. Yeah, yeah. Acacia too. Acacia. She came out one time. I remember. My wife's close friends. Very popular. I mean, everyone in the town knows her too. Like you, Karina. Man, the Republican Party has never been there for Mexican American Mexican. How they treat the raza over there. You know what? You're probably coming from. You got the maybe it's a black eye moment. You're talking about fuck that because you know last time the risky posted something que gasoline bass and all this stuff. Relationships, I get it, bro. Are we over here going to bat for a politician? Hell no. Okay, chale with that. What we say here on Chicano Street is guess what? Who's gonna help the people, man? That's who we have to vote for. Common sense, not your feelings, not your emotions. I'll tell you what, man, the hypocrisy is a lot of the fucking people right now that are shitting on the raza, but don't even take into account 10 more counties turned over in California because the raza was hurting so bad. 10 counties additional had to turn Republican because the raza was hurting so bad at the opposite color. I'm just saying, if we want to speak facts. No te calientes, güey. Damn. Puts out the what is it called? The inception date when the first article was signed. That's right. Yeah, exactly. So the Hispanic Assembly is when the rubber meets the road. This in the city, um, that we can go regional obviously is better because our voice is louder than. That's it. It's louder, cabrones. All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Last comments into the night. Your boy again had to turn off his Instagram notification. 20,000 shares. That's I had to turn it off. It would have been on all. I powered the phone off all night and woke up and I guess again foreign flags. People get touchy on it. My flag, your flag, and for a flag, people can throw chingazos. Let's keep that a buck. Okay. People have can throw chingazos for anything, and then even less than that. But it fuels people. So the people that want to start all these things, like the ones that are make these fund these little protests, they fund all these motherfuckers with ski masks. I'll tell you what, that's never gonna happen in the Alisal district. There ain't gonna be nobody terrorizing the raza in the in the Alisal district. Try that shit somewhere. You don't want a bunch of Chicanos wearing Cortez walking at you. Oh man, I'm having a good old time, man. You don't want a bunch to hit the wrong street, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of Chicanos wearing Cortez and hush puppies start walking at you. Hey, come here. Oh man, no, no, serious. Because common sense would make you think. What makes you think anyone's gonna be okay with you overtaking what's theirs? You're a proud Mexican. Viva Mexico. Hey, me too, cabrón. Viva Mexico. Okay, proud Mexican. Same thing. If I was on my dad's rancho in Cualcoman, fuck that. You ain't gonna be doing nothing. Well, first of all, you can over there. That's a narco city. It's next to Tierra Caliente, Michoacan way. But yeah, same thing. Or even in Moms in Jalisco. You're gonna have that out there in the rancho. Tripping. All right, let me see. All right, you guys, live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. I'm out. I'm wrapping this one up. The quick day mix. I'll catch you in the mix. I appreciate you guys. Hey, hit that like. Hit that like. Do me a favor on the way out. Before you go, it just takes a second. All you got to do is hit the X on the chat. Hit the X on the chat. And then hit that like button that's over there. It just tells YouTube, hey, I'm listening to the channel. This is the one. I'll stay here an extra minute just so you can do that. I can't wait. The next town hall, it's going to be a hit. Man, our voice is going to get louder and louder. This one, we're going to cross stream it on like 6 different channels. We're going to cross stream the next town hall on I got like 6 already confirmed. I'm going to confirm with anyone that has the capability to cross stream it. Again, it's not about, oh, keep the content and keep the views. No, no. And it never was for money. Never. So there's our people. I can't wait. The office opening party. I can't wait for the office opening party. Just, of course, work it out with the wifey, because then she'll just put it on the calendar. I'm gonna be the good husband, ¿verdad? I'm gonna be the good husband. We're gonna go, amiga. Damn, bro, your reel went viral on IG. Felipe Esparza and the Yotes. I was telling the people that I had to turn off the phone at night, and then I realized, you could just turn off Instagram on notification settings. And I took off the notifications on Instagram because I never seen it say 100 plus, 100 plus, 100 plus, like the whole weekend, bro. But it's just about foreign flags, you know what I mean? So we're planning, we're planning content. That's good, man. People are talking about it. That shit wouldn't fly in Mexico, chale, and let the people talk about it. And let's go. Chingo Bling, the Yotes. What about Chingo Bling, wait? Oh man. He's Theo Juve. That's crazy. He says he has a 4th degree black belt in being a Sancho. Have you seen his video? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Fourth degree black belt for being a Sancho, man. Crazy, man. He did it live in the morning, and because I followed back right away, and he did it live in the morning, and it said coconuts. That coconuts, I'm a coconut, something like that. It was fucking funny, man. Pero como el güey, como es mexicano el güey, he's funny that you can't take away God's talent. You can hate on God's talent all you want, but you can't remove God's talent or his favor. That's gonna be on your life. Look at him, how funny he is at it, dude. Man, it's which one is it?
Ande vato chingo bling, the OG tamalekin. I'm the Sancho Papi bling. Your vieja only wants one thing. Ever since you got your green card, you ya no quieres tacos, puro pasta. Puro Olive Garden, no more raspas. Ya no me respondes en el WhatsApp. Ever since you got your green card, you. Ojos de color y pupilentes. Hay tras el nopal ahí en la frente. Ahora es puro Drake y no mochente.
That's it. I'm wrapping it up, man. That was too much, man. That was too much. So if me and Norbert are just talking about comedians too, you know what? I would go see this cabron, man. I think this guy would have me rolling, cabron. It's because some people, I think it's like overreaching, or it's just me that it needs to be real, authentic. I can't see like a Jim Carrey, bro, walking down the street. I can never. So if I can't picture a Jim Carrey walking down the street, much less am I gonna want to sit at the comedy show or, I'm not saying he's not a good actor. No, he's a great actor. He's a superstar, right? Mega star, maybe. But anyways, that no more raspados. That's the fucking the coconut song. No more raspados, only pasta. And he said only Drake and no more Chente. You know what? That's a vendido, man. No. Whoever you like to listen to bump in your playlist, that's on you, man. Cálmase. We're joking around, but of course we're in a free country where we can say that. It's because of the pinchy stars and stripes we could talk our shit. We never forget that, all right? Have a good day, Vato. That's right, man. It's on and cracking right now in LA. Damn, man. Wait, well, cálmala, way. Okay, first off, cálmala. Think things through, cabrón. Don't get all hot and just start wanting to crack someone on the chin. Unless you're a violator, way. I mean, you want to keep it a buck way. Unless you're a repeat pinchy violator, then you've already, you go in and out like nothing. Little Morrissey hearing, little dry out. Do what you do, Ron Garcia. But I've seen you since day one here on Chicano Street because I know you're Raza, way. Majority of Raza. Of course, other Razas are here, but the majority are Razas here on Chicano Street. So we appreciate it, man. And here where common sense reigns is why the people reach out on IG and be like, hey, Mikey, what's going on? I know we see shit on the internet, but the best thing I could tell los campesinos is just turn off the phones. Don't even read what's on the internet. It's going to scare people. It's going to have people doing crazy shit. Like, imagine who the fuck is coming out with these names. They're trying to whack the raza. Who the fuck came out with the name A Day Without a Mexican? You won't say that shit in my motherfucking face, because I would have slapped a day without what? Who comes out with that shit is what I'm telling you. They've already planned the propaganda for years already. Years they planned it. They knew they were going to lose. And if the numbers get so good in 4 years might turn into 8 years. And you want to get mad? You want to get mad because the raza instead of one house can buy two? Oh. Mile High Hustle, 3 pinche fist chingazos. Boom, boom, bas. There was David Benavides action, Pitbull, Cruz action, Clarissa Shields dropping her like 2 times. I've been saying that. Some of the ladies fight better than most of you vatos, man. Can't fight. All talk, the bell rings, nothing. Whack, if you're listening, someone needs to tag Whack and let him know that Hispanic fight you're leaving open on your fight card with FOX. My name's in the hat, Whack. Go, I'll send you the link to all the socials, and then we'll go from there. I don't care what he weighs, 300 pounds. For people get out, oh man, someone said, Mikey, your weight class. No, bro. It just depends the level of boxing. That's what it's really contingent on, is the level of boxing. Because the level of street don't mean shit. Give me the level of boxing. 0 days, 0 minutes, 0 seconds in a ring, not even amateurs. There's no consideration there. That one's like easy work on a Sunday, no sweat. No matter if it's 500 pounds, Goliath looking dude. What does that matter? Man? I come in peace, but I'm down for my raza. That's right, cabrón. What does the banner say right there, man? What does the banner say, cabrón? It says down for the brown. Just so people don't get it misaligned way. They think, oh, okay. Ain't no receipts on anyone got on me saying yo compré ese way. Ain't no receipts. You see any receipts? Let me know. Let me know. Speaking of that, I'll just speak a little bit on now because I'm in motion. Let me know if the audio drops off. I got about maybe 5 minutes. Little bit. People send me the clips of Raskeezy. So let me just catch you up on YouTube Yarda Business. YouTube Yarda Business. Pinches mamadas. High command is met. And Raskeezy, the Capitan, of course, me, Concierge. Of course, we got Chemo the General. Just decided it was going to go that way, boom, through his video. And that's an automatic, boom, The dude went to medical, he didn't come back. That's it, man. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Man, where's my water, man? I go to In-N-Out, I grab agua siempre, gente, but you got to put like 4 orange lemon slices inside the water so it turns así, and then that cleans out your system. We should get in the habit of having lemon slices next to the agua, the filtro at the house, the depósito. And that in the morning, oh man, has about like 3 vitamins worth of work. That was a card, Shields the Beast. Yeah, she threw her hands. That was a good one, the lady. So that was a good one, Cabron. That was a good one. But I'm not saying Benavides wasn't, because he got some hands put on his face. You know what I mean? And then I said, yeah, I said he's the baddest Chicano, boxing right now. And then the wifey tells me, honey, the mom's Ecuadorian. See? Well, I know both sides Mexican is a Chicano, but we're not gonna argue that right now, man. Trying to leave these pendejos alone, man. Give them a chance to help the people before we point fingers at them. They're misleading the people again. Give them a chance to help the people first, man. Hispanics, what do you mean we're Mexican? Mexican, we're Chicano people, man. Hey, bunch of labels on the can. Put them on however you want, cabrón. Whichever one's more important to you, that's fine. I'm part of the Hispanic assembly too. That's irony right there. Karina, if you're in the chat still, that's irony just hit me right now. But the Hispanic assembly. I'm not fond of that word, but that's just my personal opinion. A personal opinion. Dolores Huerta wasn't either. They made an interview that's gone super viral. She goes, well, I just feel like it's taking away from our roots, just like the X would. Anything with the X. And you want to get mad at me, and I'm telling you, Dolores Huerta said it, who a lot of people say she's a pioneer, man. Put some respect on that name. But Cesar Chavez were to come back right now into one of these rallies where they're spinning out trucks, spray painting the walls, and putting all kinds of flags on the poles. Oh, N2408, that's right, cabrón. Dogface, how you been? I'm in motion, cabrón. I'm in motion. I'm good, way. It's what am I gonna do today? Los taxes, way. What's los taxes, way? So I know a lot of people are getting the W-2s, are getting all that return. Gente, the new tax laws are gonna be future effective to effect. So they'll retro date it. Say if you're on child support, you're gonna have to check with your accountant now. Anyone that's on child support, Raza, pay attention. You're on child support. Future effective, not right now, not right now, not right now. Next year, 26. You're going to check with your accountant to see what your tax status is. Maybe it's changed, giving out these little tips. Robert Wood is in the cuss. Appreciate you, cabrón. Zombie emoji. Or just green skin, huh? Aliens and shit. Trying to buy a house from the Trump president. Yeah. What's funny, bro, is people hang off a cliff on this, and I tell them, cálmase. 5-7%. Well, it is getting to 6 now, stable, but 5-7%. And some raza, well, if it's a house, it's too long, it's too much. But we'll go and finance a car for like 17% interest. Won't even question it because we need a pinchy car. We can't walk everywhere. So it's like, we could always make the moves if the interest rate dramatically drops later in your favor. But it's always better to own way than to rent. Because now, well, I mean, it's just a lot more options, man. A lot more options. I knew someone that bought a lot way. It was like 180 a lot way. Next thing you know, that lot was zoned or something for some kind of natural resource under it. And for a less than $200,000 deal, my boy became a millionaire instantly. He bought a lot that was listed always year after year, expiring. And they paid him out millions for I don't even know what it was that was under there, but it was a natural resource. Can happen too. You don't see the final product, but you gotta have vision. Gotta have vision. Yeah. And respectfully, some people think, no way. Maybe some people think that's everything. Everything we represent is that. Maybe. I don't know. No quiero tapar la boca of anyone, but I think I agree with what you said. Make it easy. I just agree with what you said. Wait. Dog face in the casa. That's right, cabrón. Let's bring on Swifty Blue. Hey, I'm going to put him on my next Got Bars because I ended up playing. He made so many renditions of the Letter to the Ops. I ended up playing one. That's what's going on, man. Let's do Got Bars this Wednesday. First Got Bars of February is going on. Swifty Blue is going to open that shit up, man. You guys knew that I already would have played the diss track, right? You remember the diss track. Let me see. I know Marvin Casa, man. You should invite Sonny from Street St. Loyal to the town halls. Oh, there's an open line right there with Sonny all the time. Absolutely, man. Nothing bad to say about Sonny. When I met him at that boxing fight, Cholo Truckers, I already knew. I said he wears his heart right there, man. Straightforward, habla de corazón. And so, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. Paul, too. Joe, Big Joe. All of them already knew each other. Cholo Trucker. You know what I mean? We just did something online that no one ever did, man. They can't, no one can take the credit for it. They'd be lying through their teeth, man, saying they did that first. All right, you guys. Last comments. GMZ. I gotta work, bro, for the people. That's right, cabrón. 1984. Ain't too much younger than me, way. We got it. What time? What time? We're gonna do 7 o'clock. 6:37. I'll put out the thumbnail already. That way we just don't. All you have to do is hit that bell notification on. That way at least the notification will sound on your phone when we go hot. But mostly we do the afternoon shows 6-7 way 6-7. Spread track was good. Oh man, there was one that was the Hater World, the diss track. It was a little bit of a vibe, man. It was a vibe. I like the elbow moves. The elbow moves. I was like, okay, it's a little bit older, old school. Like the Native American community in LA right now are marching the Raza showing Native American flags and the Indian movement flags. Okay, what are they marching for? The ICE? Like everyone getting thrown out? Because again, I was talking about propaganda. Propaganda is that the Raza's getting thrown out, and it might not even be 10%, 15%. And all the people, I think the man, 935 in one day, 1,000, all of them had removed 97% of the people that are getting processed out have removal orders. No one wants to talk about that. Hey, what do you think of Lefty Gunplay? Bar level 5. Bar level 5. BP Nava. She's coming back. Wait, don't trip. I ain't lying either. You still got same numbers. Same numbers, same numbers, same numbers. No, we got different numbers now. If you're talking about like the call-in line, yeah, different numbers now. We rotate those. They're burner numbers, that's why. So it just really, it's at the time of, don't lock it in, wait. It's at the time of the live, the number will go up. Usually we'll just pull a little burner number out. Now with the Roadcaster 2, man, I told Norby's, flawless like butter, cabron. All right, you guys, I'm out. Salute, Mikey, like usual. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, man. Go back, listen to the rewind. Interesting conversation. We'll let it go for now. I appreciate you. I think we're going to do Got Bars on Wednesday night, and I could just do a poll and see who you guys want to drop and listen to. I'm out, you guys. I'll tap back in with you on Chicano Street Wednesday night. Remember what I always say. Beautiful Linda Raza, hit that like on your way out. If you're listening on the replay, hey, the same thing, man. Okay. But where Chicanos are, just ponte trucha a little bit more. Okay. Hey, and don't touch our flag, cabrones. Okay. You don't want a bunch of dudes walking that. All of a sudden, everyone's going to stand up with Cortez and Hush Puppies, walk straight to you. You don't want that. So just don't touch our flag. And I'm out. Remember what I always say? Remember what I always say. In the end, all you guys, the memories.